Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiana, and in today's video I have a super exciting bag review for y'all. So for Christmas, a replica company that has sent me things in the past sent me a DIOR saddle bag. So I just basically got to pick whatever I wanted from their website, and that was a little Christmas present. So shout out to them, and I'm gonna have this bag and the seller linked in the description box below. But I would say very highly rated in my opinion. They shipped this super quickly and it came in perfect condition. I have already started using it because I just wanted to, you know, try it out, see what fits in it and how I was liking it before I put it on my channel for y'all to see. But before I get into it, definitely subscribe and then follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. But before I do the what's in my purse and bag review, I'm just gonna give you an overview of what the DIOR saddle bag looks like. So I got it in the black grained, I think it's grained calfskin, because they have it in this like smooth leather, and I have a smooth leather that's like YSL and it gets scratched up so easily, so I definitely prefer something with a bit of texture. It's a little bit more durable, but this is what it looks like up close. It has this little magnet thing that kind of just like shuts, but here's the side. I love the Christian Dior little hardware, and the D at the bottom is super cute. And then this is what the back of the bag looks like. It has this external pocket, and it's like a pretty decent sized pocket. Honestly, I don't have anything in there, but I could probably put like a chapstick or like some cash for like tipping and stuff. So that's what it looks like. And then here's it from the front, and this is what it looks like when I'm carrying it on my shoulder. I use this bag for New Year's Eve when I went out because I was wearing like a little black dress. So I definitely think it's the perfect going out bag size. And honestly, like, I'm super glad that a replica company offered to send me this, because I wouldn't want to spend, I think it's $3,000 for the actual like DIOR one, because it's a very like trendy bag. I would say this bag, it's not like a classic shape that's gonna be in style forever. I would say the DIOR saddle, like it was in style in I think like the 90s or something, and then it was like not in style anymore, and it's making a reappearance. But this isn't something that I would be like, oh yeah, like let me invest in that, because it's not, you know, it's not like a Chanel, it's not YSL, it's not a Louis Vuitton. It's very much like something that's in style for now, and then I feel like it'll go out of style and then come back. So it's definitely nice to have the option to spend way less money on it than, you know, like $3 grand, because that's just kind of a big commitment for a purse. So anyway, now that I've given y'all an overview, I'm just gonna show you the box that it came in. So they sent me this around Christmas time. I had it underneath my tree, and it's just so pretty. The packaging is honestly A1, and then in the bag, or in the box, we have this dust bag. It says DIOR, and then some like authenticity cards and stuff. It even has like this little thing that looks kind of like a credit card. But I was very impressed. It was like wrapped up. It had some stuffing inside so that it wouldn't lose its shape. And then all of the hardware had like a little bit of plastic on it. There's like still some tiny plastic pieces, but I just need to go ahead and like remove them later. Like if you can see that. They really did a good job at wrapping the hardware so that it wouldn't have any scratches on it. But that is it for like the unboxing portion, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I like to keep in here, because this is definitely my designated going out purse, I would say, just because, you know, like since it is a replica, I'm not scared of, you know, spilling stuff on it, or like if it gets a little scratched, because I did have like, I used my YSL Lulu as my going out bag, and that one, like my parents got me that for Christmas, like they paid for that, and every time like it gets scratched, it's just like honestly annoying and like sad, because the bag was almost $3,000. So I would say if you're looking for a going out purse, like definitely a replica would be the way to go, and specifically like this company. So just keep that in mind. But usually I'll obviously like have my phone in there. This is the iPhone, I think 14 Pro Max, and it does fit in there perfectly. So this is basically what it's always containing. So I'll just go ahead and show you my going out essentials. But when you open it up, and you take out the phone, and then I have my going out lip combo in here. So that would be my Lolita liquid lipstick, and then the DIOR lip glow oil in the shade Mahogany. This is like a really nice lip combination. It stays on forever because it's a liquid lipstick. And then I always have hand sanitizer. This one's just from Bath and Body Works. It's like strawberry scented. I have some migraine medicine. Can't leave the house without that. I've never really had to use it while I've been out, but it's just like nice to have it with me. And then I have like a different migraine medicine that's like milder. So we have that. Hand cream. Hand cream is super important to me because I just like to feel hydrated and moisturized. I always have my Louis Vuitton key pouch in there. So this is basically just my wallet. I don't really have the need for like a wallet because I don't carry cash. I just have like my keys attached, and then like my driver's license and my cards and stuff. Oh my god, I have a slip satin scrunchie. I get these on Amazon. You get 6 for like 40 bucks, which is a bit astounding, but let me tell you, these are the best scrunchies that you'll ever have. And then I think, yeah, that's like it. But we have a tiny little pocket back here, and I just have one tiny little like headache medicine in there, just because, you know, I always like to make sure I have everything I might possibly need. So overall, I would say, yeah, it's like the perfect size for a going out bag because it has enough space to fit everything, but it's not like bulky. So really nice. And then this is what it looks like all empty. I think it's kind of interesting how it has like, it's the saddle shape, like, you know, like a horse saddle, but then it has these kind of two, like, I don't know what you would call that, but there's like 2 sides for it. And then this is what the interior looks like. I think it's suede probably. Yeah, it's like a suede interior. And then I'm just a really big fan of the grained calfskin because this can go out and like kind of get tossed around and still look brand new, in my opinion. But, you know, nice detailing on the hardware. Everything looks super crisp, and I like the little magnetic closure just so that it has something to keep this top flap down. But yeah, that is it. So there's my little chapstick that I put in there. But overall, I would say this bag for me gets like a 10 out of 10. The seller also gets a 10 out of 10. Super good at communicating. They shipped it super quickly, and it came in perfect condition. So honestly, I cannot complain. But I just want to say thank you so much to them for the little Christmas present. Very much appreciated, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. So, you know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But that is all for today, so I will see y'all next time.
This can be a really easy way to authenticate a bag online if they don't show too many pictures. If you're getting one with a pocket, such as this one, so look right here, you can see this all the way around, and look how every diamond is completed perfectly. So this should be the case all the way around the pocket. On fake bags, a lot of them are a little mismatched and might be a little off center with the other diamonds. Make sure to check out the blog link below so you can see more pictures and so you can compare and contrast your own bag and make sure it is authentic. As always, get it professionally authenticated. Thank you guys so much for watching.
So this bag really fits a lot. Okay, before I end this video, I do want to show you mod shots of this bag because they're just fabulous. So you can see how it falls and what it looks like on. That concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions.
Melodicus lizard and rose gold hardware. Cool that it comes with an additional little pouch. I actually bought this like little lizard belt that matches with it so I could wear it as a belt bag. I'm just like looping it through the back. As a belt bag, this is what she looks like on. I think it's so cute. I bought a vintage Hermes strap so that I could use her as a bag. I just loop the strap underneath the flap and she's a little mini Constance now. This is what she looks like on. I love her this way. Even though this technically isn't a bag, I love how versatile this piece ended up being. That's why she made it into my top 2 of my favorite designer bags purchased this year. My absolute favorite bag that I purchased this year. It is this guy. She is a Chanel lambskin double turn lock briefcase bag. Funny story, I was planning on selling her in my shop. Like literally that day, I got so many messages of people saying, you should keep it. And so I listened to them and I kept it. First off, this is a super rare bag. I saw this going on the resale market for like $15,000. I absolutely love the fact that it has 2 turn locks. It's so unique and so rare. It's the type of bag that I would be eyeing if I saw this out in public. I love to source designer bags that are a little bit harder to find, a little bit more rare, things that you typically wouldn't see out in public. So you could wear her like this, as like a long shoulder bag. The way I typically use her is actually as a top handle bag, like so. So it looks like a little bit shorter.